And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And the starting lineup for Miami, they've got Tyler Hero, Norman Powell out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Davion Mitchell, and it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Adebayo. Pass to Wiggins. Adebayo sets a screen. And finished off by Adebayo.
Defense gearing up to stop Wiggins' shot that time. He feels it, hits the roller in stride. Nicely done. Good adjustment.
And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
And even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
Rejected by Jokic. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Brown passes to Murray. Denver moving it around. 6 to shoot. Jokic with it. Now Wiggins defending. Hits a three-pointer.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
To the paint. Tipped. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. And the dunk by Jokic.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Hero. His last outing, he had 18 points. Adebayo, the open look. And that time also a missed shot.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Drops in the three.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
The Heat have gone 1 for 3 so far. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Clark, last year, Jokic had arguably one of the greatest offensive seasons in NBA history.
Absolutely amazing, B.A. I mean, he averaged a 30-point touchdown, triple-double, shooting over 57% from the field and 41 from 3. This guy is building one of the greatest legacies we've ever seen in the league.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Jokic with a screen on Hero. Brown finds Jokic. Gordon outside. Pass to Watson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jokic. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Now Hero. Mitchell, the pass to Hero. Down low. Adebayo uses the glass to finish the layup. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game.
That's the spot where Adebayo can do the most damage.
Jokic passes to Murray. Jokic the screen. Three-pointer. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 11 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Powell. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Outside Murray. Puts up a 3. Adebayo grabs the board.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Mitchell, the pass to Wiggins. To the middle. The kick out to Adebayo. Fires the 3. Oh, Jokic with the block.
Hey, give Jokic credit. He's worked hard on his body and his defensive game. And Gordon taking advantage of the fact that when he gets up in the air like that, nobody's interested in getting in his way.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Hero finds Mitchell. And Adebayo, the bucket, on the assist by Mitchell. He has 6.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
We've got 1:13 left in the opening quarter. They kick it out to Murray. Gets the 3 to fall.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Powell. No made baskets yet. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. The three from Mitchell, rebounded by Denver.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
Gordon outside. Pass to Watson. And here's Jokic. Here's Gordon. Hounded by Adebayo. Here's Watson. Gordon with a screen on Wiggins. Jokic passes to Gordon. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 5 assists tonight.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And so it's Denver. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back with you shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
There's always going to be player movement in the offseason. I have to imagine some of those guys are still meshing with their new team, Grant.
Well, it depends on the player, B.A. With young guys, it can take more time to adapt. But for the veterans, they know what their game is about by this point.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Jokic out there with Powell. Then it's Jaime Jaquez, and it's Larson in at the three. And here's Jokic. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game. That one falls.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
Here's Jokic. Pass to Jovic. Launches it. Watson with a rebound. Denver leading by 23. Quarter number 2, just over a minute of play. Connects from downtown. Jokic has got 5 points in the quarter.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at Oklahoma City, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, right now for the Nuggets, they're in the midst of a bad stretch. Now, the good news, guys, plenty of games left for them. It's early still in the season. Maybe, just maybe, they turn it around.
Jokic is doubled. And here's Gordon from the arc. Pass to Murray. Jokic against Jaquez. Goes back up. And again, it's Denver converting.
A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
The Heat have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. And when you have a multiple MVP like Nikola Jokic, there's pressure to put him in position to win it all, Clark.
Certainly agree with you there, B.A. Widely regarded as the best player on the planet, Jokic has the capacity to will them to victory single-handedly, but ideally, he shouldn't have to. He needs some additional reinforcement to complement his greatness.
Out to Gordon. Murray for 3. He goes up again. Jokic shot is good. Jokic has got 20.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Fontecchio with a screen. Pass to Jaquez. They need this. Rejected by Jokic. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. So for Miami, Adebayo's checked in for Fontecchio. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Larson. Off the inbound. Hero, no good. Denver's gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. It's Powell on the wing, defended by Murray. Outside Mitchell. Powell for three. Again, the Heat misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Denver moving it around. Pass to Jokic. Jaquez against Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Jokic gets the bucket. Jokic has got 11 points in the quarter.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Adebayo, a screen on Brown. Gordon with a steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Adebayo against Jokic. Jokic, the screen. The three is up. And Hero grabs the board. And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Miami making a switch here. Larson's checked in. Back to Jokic. 5 on the clock. Picked by Murray. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Gordon left side. Takes a three. With the second effort. And it's rejected. And so the ball out of bounds. Jaquez touched it last. And the Heat with some changes. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Jaquez. And Norman Powell subbed in for Larson. Here's Jokic. 22 points for him. Pass to Brown. Jokic with a screen on Hero. Clock at 6. Murray from outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Here's Powell. And he hits it. That makes him 1 for 6 for the game.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter, but don't expect him to back away from adversity.
Outside Brown. Jokic finds Brown. Jokic with a screen on Hero. Back to Jokic. Fires the three. Mitchell grabs a miss. And for Miami, they're shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Hero against Brown. Adebayo, a screen on Brown. Hero for three. No luck on that one. It's been all about Nikola Jokic for Denver. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Denver Nuggets. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with? Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Nuggets.
Their ability to string together threes and demoralize a team, man. We saw that in the first half.
Seems like the score couldn't be more lopsided, but we still have another half to go. Prove me wrong. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And they're wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Here's Hero. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for David Adelman. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Wiggins. And it's Jokic missing.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Talk about guys who have springs for feet. Aaron Gordon's one of them.
Yeah, when people think of Aaron Gordon, I think they attach him to the dunk contest. I mean, he's so uber athletic. I mean, he put on a few amazing performances in that event in the past. But to the surprise of many, he actually didn't win the dunk contest, but he's become a really good all-around player.
Jokic passes to Gordon. Jokic the screen. The 3. And Hero grabs the board. To the inside, Adebayo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers, but some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side, so when they screen you, you get no help.
Gordon finds Murray. Now here's Jokic. Jokic with a screen on Powell. Back to Jokic. Launches a 3. Fires in the triple. Jokic has got 25 points.
What's really cool about Jokic is that he's just as effective working off the ball. He's ready to shoot when he catches it.
And the Heat shooting just 21% from the floor. Now here's Powell, defended by Watson. Powell surveying the D. And no good. Denver has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Gordon outside. Pass to Jokic. And here's Watson. Denver moving it around. Now Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Jokic.
No surprise, Jokic is having a great night. I mean, he is a walking 3-level bucket.
Inside. And finished off by Adebayo.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Outside Watson. Pass to Jokic. And here's Murray. Checked by Mitchell. And here's Jokic outside. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch. That's for sure.
Mitchell, the pass to Hero. Here's Adebayo. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Back over to you, Brian.
It's getting interactive. All right, Allie, thank you.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Powell outside. Miami, no good that time either.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Out to Gordon from behind the arc. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And the Heat making a change here. Larson's checked in.
Larson.
1:51 left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. And miss after miss right now.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Jokic the screen. Murray passes to Jokic. The 15-footer. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Jokic just got 15 points here in the second half. Hero against Murray. There's the triple. And Hero with the 3.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Jokic finds Brown. Now Jokic. 37 points for him. And Jokic throws it down.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Powell for 3. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Powell's got 5 now.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And so it's Denver making this game a no contest. They poured it on. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Bam Adebayo. Davion Mitchell is out there with Jokic. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Larson in at the small forward position.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Gordon on the wing. Denver moving it around. Jokic with a screen on Mitchell. Murray finds Jokic. On the wing, Murray. Jokic up top. Denver needs to get off a shot. Gordon can't hit. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Jaquez. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. From deep, Jokic. He drops it from range. Jokic has got 44. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Outside Murray. Pass to Gordon. Here's Jokic. And last season, the worst in about 2 decades for games lost to injury, Clark. Cause for concern?
I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load management, but I think it should be in practice time. That way, the guys can play as many games as possible for their team and the fans. Load management should be, I think, managed in the practice schedule.
Puts it up. Jaquez no good.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Murray passes to Jokic. Gordon on the wing. Jokic with it. Over Mitchell. Jokic no good. Mitchell into the lane. Good D by Jokic. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Jokic has got 46.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Back to Jaquez. Adebayo sets a screen from outside the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets.
He's been an absolute non-factor, zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Oh, he picked him clean. Pulls it from the top of the key. A nice shot by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his first points in this one.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Brown finds Jokic. Well, Clark, you were a bit of a trendsetter with this, but it seems the stretch 4 is here to stay in the NBA.
Well, the combination of size and touch, something I took pride in as a player. I was versatile. And back then, I mean, a guy 6'8" that was able to play inside and out wasn't as common as it is now. Teams want a lot of floor spacing, and they want as many players out there that can space the floor, including the big guys. So 4 out is now a standard practice of how the game is played.
Oh, naps the alley! And Gordon with the big finish.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nuggets.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Nikola Jokic.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
Jokic with a screen on Mitchell. Takes the 3, and it's Jokic. That time on the assist by Murray. Jokic has got 49 in the game.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Just an enforcer for this team. Adebayo is no stranger to physical play, whether he's receiving it or dishing it out.
Here's Jokic. He got it again! Sensational! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Powell. Right side Adebayo. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.